What's going on in Rancho Bernardo 92128? Stick around for a couple of minutes to find out what's happening. Today we are bringing you an East Rancho Bernardo 92128 real estate market update. If you're new to this channel, give us a like and subscribe so you don't miss any of these updates. We are going all around San Diego County each and every month, bringing you the major metrics in the zip codes that you have asked to see. And today it's East Rancho Bernardo, so let's get right into it. Now, Rancho Bernardo, of course, spans both sides of Interstate 15. We have 92127 RB West over here on this side of the 15. Today we are focusing on the east side, the 92128 zip code, and the housing that is not age restricted. The age restricted housing in Oaks North and Seven Oaks would be a completely separate update and would skew this data. So if you want to see that one, let us know and we will do it. We've done it before and we'll do it again. So looking at RB East, it is quite a stretch here. Bernardo Village down here in the south, Bernardo Heights, Rancho Bernardo proper, and then of course up in the north end of things, we got Montalina and Saddle Club Estates, lots of different sub-communities here in Rancho Bernardo. Now looking at all of these, we have 32 active listings currently, 14 pending, and 10 sold in the last 30 days. So the ratio between active and pending is about 2 to 1, a little bit steeper than that. However, that's decent relative to what's happening in the rest of the county, and it's becoming more the norm. We were seeing pending to active ratios getting a lot closer to 3 to 1 in many zip codes, and it has definitely come back down as some of those listings have sold, and there are less new listings hitting the market as we head into the fourth quarter. Of course, already in the fourth quarter, almost a third of the way through the fourth quarter already, which is hard to believe. But with 10 sold in the last 30 days and 14 pending, demand seems relatively stable here. So let's go ahead and look at the longer term trends. First, checking out detached houses. Going back to January of 2022, the median for a single family home in this zip code in these communities was 1.292,500. Now we fast forward to today, and it's actually lower than it was 3.5 years ago. Currently 1.2 million. It's been up and down and up and down. However, stable is the word of the day here, and this is true in so many of the communities that we're looking at. Median price has grown some or stayed the same pretty much. And that is true, of course, if you look at San Diego County as a whole. Also, the median price now is very similar to what it was 3 years ago, or I should say about 3.5 years ago. So that is interesting. Holding your ground here in Rancho Bernardo. However, not a lot of appreciation if you bought back here in 2022. Looking at the percent of original list price to final close sale price, this indicates how hot the market is, how hot that buyer demand is. And you can see, of course, back in the spring of 2022, it was hot, 112.3%. So on average, homes were selling 12.3% over their original list price. And then it was on sale by the fall of 2022. Interest rates were the reason for this dive here. Prices went down, the list to sale price ratio went down as interest rates went up. Now, looking at what's going on right now, you can see that it has been a bit of a struggle for sellers over the past few months to get their price in RB. Right now, 93.5%. which is relatively low when you look at San Diego County at 97.3%. And then looking at market times, no surprise, those are up as some of these homes struggle to sell. So there's definitely plenty of homes for the demand that we see in RB right now. and it's taking longer to get them under contract. Now let's go ahead and take a look at attached housing. As long as we're here, we're going to flip that on San Diego County, and we're going to go ahead and flip it over to attached here in RB as well. And when you look at this, you can see that condos, oh no, that's market time. Sorry. Looking at this, you can see that condos in RB, the median follows very closely the San Diego County median for condos. Back in January of 22, 685, currently 652. So again, up and down and up and down. And of course, with less data points, as I always say, you're going to get this jagged up and down. But again, the word of the day here with median price in RB East is stable. And I guess there's nothing wrong with that. It just hasn't really gone up in the last 3.5 years. There have been moments where it went up and then came back down, although the long-term trend is pretty flat. Looking at this buyer exuberance chart that I just showed you for detached homes, condos were hot back in February of 2022. And then as we headed into springtime, things started to cool off a bit. And then when rates jumped up, they cooled off a whole lot. By February of 2023, it was all the way down to 85.7%. And now at 94.1, whereas countywide condos are 97.2%. Looking at market time, again, no surprise, it's up. 50 days on average for a condo in RB versus 39 days on average in San Diego County. That's what's happening in RB East 92128 right now. If you like this content, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. We'll be back later this week with more great real estate information for you, checking out the zip codes that you want to see. Until then, have a great day, and we hope to see you back here.